Top 10 required items that you want to initialize in Google Analytics. In this article, for those who want to analyze websites using Google Analytics, we will explain the items that should be dealt with as initial settings in an easy-to-understand manner even for beginners. Google Analytics is a high-performance access analysis tool that can be used for free, but in order to master it, it is necessary to make appropriate settings and understand the meaning of each. Here, we will introduce why you need to set and how to set in order, so please try it. Analytics structure that you want to keep in mind before setting. Before we get into the details, let's first understand the overall structure of analytics. Understanding this will help you understand what role this setting plays. It should also be useful when looking at the analysis results. 10 items you want to set. From here, I will explain in detail the settings of Google Analytics that should be done. We have carefully selected 10 settings to be done so that even beginners can complete the minimum required settings. We will explain in the following order, so please make sure to proceed one by one. Make a copy of the view. Link Google Analytics with Search Console. Works with your Google Ads account. Create a filter. Enable user attribute and interest category reports. Turn on extended link attribution. Turn on site search tracking. Set the default page. Set a goal. Set up e-commerce. 1. Make a copy of the view. In order to analyze the situation of the website, we will process the data using the view. Before we get into any specific analysis work, let's copy the view and create a master view. Depending on the analysis method, it may not be possible to change the data collection method or processing method itself and undo it. Prepare a master view that does not change anything, and be sure to apply the changes to the copied view when performing analysis using filters. By doing so, you can avoid the risk of losing the original data in the event of an emergency. Setting method. First, click the gear icon Manage at the bottom left of the Analytics screen, then click View Settings in the View area. Click the Copy View button that appears in the upper right corner of the screen. That's all for copying the view. By default, it's called Data for all websites, so if you give the underlying view a descriptive name such as Master, you're less likely to make mistakes. 2. Link Google Analytics with Search Console. Along with Google Analytics, Google Search Console is a free tool that is indispensable for site management. This account will be linked with your Google Analytics account. Google Search Console is a site management tool provided by Google, formerly known as Webmaster Tools. With this, you can check items related to SEO, such as what word you are searching for and visiting the site, what number it is displayed in the search results, whether there is a problem with the site, etc. Whereas Google Analytics is a tool that analyzes user behavior after visiting a site, Google Search Console is a tool for exploring trends before visiting a site. By linking these two accounts, you can grasp the contents of Search Console even on the management screen of Google Analytics, and you can perform site analysis smoothly. Setting method. First, open Google Analytics and click Reports attracting customers' Search Console search queries. By default, the accounts are not linked, so you should see a screen that says you must enable Search Console integration to use this report. Click the Set Up Search Console Data Sharing button displayed on this screen to proceed with the settings. Clicking this button will take you to the Property Settings screen. Scroll down to the Just Search Console button and click on it. There are no linked sites at this time, so click Add to edit the information. Click to link to the Search Console screen and display a list of sites registered in the Search Console. Select the one you want to work with and click Save. Let's complete the setting by clicking the Add Association pop-up. 3. Works with your Google Ads account. I'm sure some of you are posting Google Ads to attract customers to the websites you run. In that case, you can manage and analyze smoothly by linking your Google Analytics and Google Ads accounts. Specifically, you'll be able to see what your users did on your website after they clicked or viewed your ad. This is an item that you definitely want to set in order to carry out effective advertising operations. Click the gear icon, Manage, at the bottom right, then click Google Ads Settings in the Properties. If you have a linked advertising account, select the account you want to link with and click Continue. Then turn on the selected view and click Link Account, and you're done. If you haven't set up a Google Ads account, set it up first. 4. Create a filter. Filtering your data to exclude unnecessary access is a setting you should do in order to use the view for analysis. In order to improve the accuracy of site analysis, the purpose is to omit noise data in advance. Noise is access that is not necessary for the data that you originally want to analyze. For example, you can prevent situations such as if you think that there is a lot of access, you were yourself, or in-house, or there are many accesses from spam that seems to be overseas, and it is difficult to understand the original user's information. Data excluded using the filter cannot be undone. In other words, even if you remove the filter in the future, you will not be able to see the full data of the filtered period. Therefore, please proceed to the setting after performing the copy of the view mentioned at the beginning. Setting method. As an example of a filter that is often set, I will introduce how to exclude your own internal access. First, click the gear icon Manage at the bottom left, then click Filter in the View menu. Enter the appropriate filter name and select the filter type as Excluded, Traffic from IP address, or Equal. Then, a box for entering the IP address will be displayed, so enter the IP address of your company. 5. Enable User Attribute and Interest Category Reports. By enabling the User Attribute Report and Interest Category Report, you can see detailed data such as gender, age, and interests for each user determined by Google. Setting method. From the gear icon management, click Property Settings in the Property menu. You can view the created data by clicking Reports Audiences User Attributes. 6. Turn on Extended Link Attribution. In order to analyze the number of clicks on internal links in more detail, we want to set Extended Link Attribution. If you enable this feature, you can measure the number of clicks from each link individually when there are multiple links to the same URL. For example, if you have an internal link to the conversion page under the sidebar and individual articles, you can analyze which internal link is more clicked. Setting method. From the gear icon management, click Property Settings in the Property menu. Paste a tag to distinguish each link. There are methods such as pasting the code directly into the source code, using the WordPress plugin, setting with the tag manager, etc., so please set it in a way that is easy for you to do. 7. Turn on Site Search Tracking. When a user makes a search within a website, you can retrieve and analyze the search keywords. I think that the degree of utilization of Insight Search depends on the voice quality of the site, but the words that users search on the site are also highly interested, and there is a high possibility that they will get hints for content and products. If user satisfaction can be increased, it should lead to sales. Setting method. From the gear icon Manage, click View Settings in the View menu. If you scroll down the View Settings screen, there is a Site Search Setting item, so turn it on. Then, a box for setting query parameters will be displayed, so enter it there, and the setting is completed. 8. Set the default page. Default page setup is required for more accurate analysis. When you visit the website, the page you see is the same for both test.com and test.com/index.html. However, if nothing is set, they will be regarded as separate pages in Google Analytics. This will disperse the data, making it difficult to get it right. Therefore, set index.html as the default page so that it will be aggregated together. Setting method. From the gear icon Manage, click View Settings in the View menu. Scroll down to the default page box. Enter index.html here. 9. Set a goal. Goals are a very important indicator in analytics. It helps you visualize the results of your website and find improvements. By setting goals, you can understand the number of conversions in analytics. First, decide what you want to set as your goal and reflect that in your settings. Goals vary by website. If it is an EC site, the goal is to purchase products, and in some cases, the goal is to register as a member, register for email newsletters, or request materials. Affiliate_link. 10. Set up e-commerce. The last is the setting for those who operate EC sites. In addition to the above goal setting, you can specialize in EC sites and analyze in more detail. You can set and analyze purchased items and quantity, revenue, tax, shipping fee, etc. P-Cloud Premium. In conclusion, Google Analytics can take full advantage of its features with good preparation. If you are not very confident in the operation, you may be worried that I don't know how to set it well or I don't know where to set it, but please refer to the contents of this article and proceed with the setting. Do you like our content and would love to hear more from us? Kindly subscribe to our channel, like and share with your friends, family. Stay tuned for more.